School after a Memorial Day weekend. We are back on May 26th, and today is USA Day, so it's your day to wear your red, white, and blue. I couldn't think of a better thing to incorporate my red, white, and blue with the Cubbies. So here we are sporting Cubbies gear again. We just can't help it here at Ridgelawn School. Looking ahead to tomorrow is V for Virtual Field Day. We will be posting some virtual field trips that you will be able to take. I know it's not the same as going on one with school, but it's the second best thing that we can do right now. As we wind down this week, we have today, tomorrow, and Thursday as our final days of remote learning days. Students, please stay on it right up until the very end. We want to make sure, as we said all along, we want you right here with us. Looking ahead to the end of this week, we are planning our staff parade Thursday with a 1:30 kickoff. However, we are watching the weather. If the weather conditions are unfavorable for that day, we did pick a rain date for Friday. We would be planning that as a 2 o'clock kickoff because Friday is also our very first day of student belongings pickup and Chromebook drop-off. So we would be planning that for 2 o'clock in the afternoon, since student belongings pickup would be ending at 1:30. For parents, for those days, for Friday, Monday, and Tuesday, as we are conducting this procedure for the belongings pickup and Chromebook drop-off, please make sure that you look at the information we shared home and look at that schedule. It is broken up by grade level bands as well as your last name. So please look at those times. We need you to follow that so we can practice social distancing. We don't want to have too many people here at once. We want to keep everybody safe. In your student belongings pickup, you will be receiving a copy of your child's report card as well as any other information and awards that would be available for your child, as well as your your school supply listing for the next grade level to get yourself ahead of the game as we plan forward. We have some staff shout outs today. Those staff shout outs are going to Mrs. Bayerwalter and Mrs. Schrattenecker, and that is coming from Mrs. Cazares. She was so excited for you guys to join the Google Meets, and it was so much fun playing against her class, so thank you for doing that. Staff shout outs are also coming from Mrs. Casmer to Ms. Conroy and Mrs. Spencer for planning the academic fair and the science fair, and then also to Mr. Perkle and Mr. Navis for planning our virtual field day on Friday. We also have Mrs. D'Amico shouting out Mrs. Blazajewski because she has been such a great teammate, and even more so during remote learning. Thank you for joining in on all of the Google Meets with Mrs. D'Amico. She would also like to recognize Mrs. Alayan. Mrs. Alayan has been so understanding and patient, and she is always willing to help and listen. She really has been enjoying working with you this year, Mrs. Alayan. And here at Ridgelawn School, we want to give a big staff shout out to Mrs. Peel. Mrs. Peel was recommended for a Discovery Education Award called the Denny Award for Creativity for using engaging and inventive approaches to learning. So congratulations to Mrs. Peel. That's a big deal award coming to you from Discovery Ed. For student shout outs, we have all of room 310, and that's coming from Mrs. Ryan because she had 100% participation from her students last week. So congratulations. And also to Mohammed and Mesa from Mrs. Cazares for doing a great job completing all of your work during math tutoring. We have happy birthday wishes today going out to Jazlyn in 4th grade and Mona in 3rd grade. Happy birthday to both of you. Little preview, Eddie's going to be sharing something that's coming out from breakfast and lunch this morning. We hope that you stop up this morning. We still have a couple flags available for you to pick up for our parade as well too. That's it for me. On to Ms. Kazmarek.
Good morning, Ridgelawn Eagles. Ms. Kazmarek here with Eddie, both rocking our USA Day gear today. Eddie's got his blue bandana. I, of course, have my Cubs American flag shirt. We're so excited to be able to celebrate and wear our red, white, and blue today. Don't forget, we have our white flags. Eddie loved decorating his, and we can't wait to see your flags decorated and waving when we come for our parade later this week. Eddie's hard at work too at this crossword puzzle. It's stumping him a little bit, but he's got his highlighter and he's ready to put in some work on his crossword puzzle this morning. We had a couple Eddie sightings over the weekend, so congratulations to Hiba Alwan, Jana, Muad, and Murad Ali, Samira and Ahmed Natur, and great job, Mrs. Brodsky. Everyone came out and found Eddie and sent us those pictures. He'll be hanging out in a new window today. The weather's beautiful right now, so hopefully you can come out and find Eddie. Congratulations to Samaya Anakra in room 213. She guessed the book trivia last week on Friday with Dragons Love Tacos, so great job, Samaya. Our quote of the day for USA Day is, one flag, one land, one heart, one hand, one nation, evermore. So please join me and Eddie in our moment of reflection. Please stand and say the Pledge of Allegiance with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Have a terrific Tuesday, Ridgelawn Eagles, and always remember,
everyone is responsible.
Always be respectful.
Give your best.
Look out for each other.
Everybody matters.
Stay safe.